All right, those of you who know how many shoes I do know that I've never done an off-white on this channel. It's not the type of shoe that I would traditionally go out and seek out to either resell or talk about, because the shoes are usually so hyped that you can't get them. Was able to run past a pair of off-whites for the first time. So let's get to it, because I've never really seen the boxes outside of people like shipping them at UPS. When I was shipping something else, that's when I would see them. But this box is, I'm trying to look and see if there's hidden details inside of it or on it. But here are these cutouts. There's the box and there's the label. And you see it's the Zoom Terra Kiger 5 off-white. You have these kind of holes. As far as the brand, the aesthetic of the brand, it's not necessarily something that I wear. I'm more of a Cole Haan guy, and I do enjoy a lot of fashion items, but it's not my flavor. You know I see people wearing it and it looks great when I see people wearing it, but it's just not something that I could pull off. This is a women's Nike Zoom Terra Kiger 5 OW off-white. The color is white, metallic silver, and sail. It's a lot more colors than that. The style code is CD8179-100. This is a women's size 14, which is a men's size 12.5. The 14 UPC, which I'm positive anything off-white is going to be bootlegged and turned into a counterfeit that, it's going to be for sale. So I'm going to go through this and give you the numbers on it as best as I can. 14 women's 193-150-368-059. There's a 14 at the end. So let's get it opened up. All of the traditional cues inside of a box that I would look for, I don't think I'm going to find them with the off-white, because they're not made in huge numbers. So there's no stamp on the inside of the lid. There's no stamp, there's no QC sticker. The paper, however, hold that up so you can see it. Now, I'm making sure to show you that because, one, I don't do a lot of off-white shoes. So for me, this is a first time thing, and it's got these small little codes on it, off-white, and it's got like a drip, and then it's like headphones, and then there's like this hand. I don't know, somebody else could tell me more about this than I could tell you, but I'm going to show you everything that I see. So you got, why 2013 off and then off-white. But there's two layers of paper. There's the off-white paper, which is white on the opposite side. And then there's this kind of the traditional corrugated line recycled paper for Nike that's inside of it. Now, there goes the shoe inside of the box. I'm not going to hold it all the way up, but what I will do is pick the whole thing up, take it out of the box, and show you the inside of the box. Here goes the inside of the box. No stickers, no QC stamp. And of course, as I said, a lot more colors than traditional. Oh, interesting. This tongue, deconstructed, unfinished. This tongue looks a lot like the Air Force One video I did yesterday for the N354 Air Force One type. Looks a lot like that with these holes. You can see it. I can understand the ventilation on this shoe, but here's the thing. This is the Kiger, right? The Kiger is a true Nike performance shoe. A lot of people that run won't wear Nike, right? Even though like lay people who are not running and not doing a lot of things, they won't wear Nike. But the Kiger is a running trail shoe. So it's for running on rough terrains. It's actually one of the best performance running shoes that Nike makes. Now, I've seen these before on other off-white shoes, and what I was going at was this construction on the shoe. The suede is a nice addition, this extended piece of rubber coming over the toe box all makes sense. But the actual Kiger 5 is made out of a more synthetic material, and it has hyperfused overlays, not this suede. So this has been elevated and turned into a more premium release. You do have all of those small Q points. And for my first time getting this shoe, this thing is actually pretty sturdy. That little orange piece is pretty sturdy. But you can see the ventilated side panels on the shoe. And then, of course, you have the traditional off-white trademark for Nike, Kiger Beaverton. Now, Kiger itself is a mountain chain in Oregon. Kiger, right? So it makes sense that the Kiger is named the Kiger because of a chain in Oregon. You have two sets of laces. You have a white set of laces with the traditional shoelaces. And then the tongue, like I said, is unfinished, and you have the Nike swoosh up here at the top. But on the inside of the shoe, let's hold this way. Matter of fact, let's go back the opposite direction so you can see what's on the inside. The same paper is on the inside of the box. The swoosh is really exaggerated, and it looks like one of the older swoosh designs. That looks like one of the older swoosh designs. Same thing with the swoosh on the side of the shoe. Looks like one of the older swoosh designs. Here, you have this kind of heat-resistant material for the swoosh on the opposite side. You have what looks like a fly wire coming between the suede, which is a completely different lacing system than the actual Kiger. The Kiger itself goes between these panels on the inside, and I think the tongue on the inside of the actual Tiger helps the shoe to be waterproof. Somebody check me on that. Also, the Kiger 5 doesn't have these lugs. You see these exaggerated lugs on the bottom? I don't think the lugs look like this unless they wear off pretty quickly when people wear them. All of the reviews that I've seen, they're really just thick, sturdy knobs as opposed to these lugs. But they could be like that. I don't know. But maybe he did this for dramatic effect. But this hang tag, I know from now on when I look at these shoes and I see people wearing them, this thing is suede. It's suede. Alright, so from now on when I see people wearing these shoes, I'm going to look and see if this thing is plastic like that on some of the other models. Look at the toe box right there. The way that's attached, where the shoelace runs through. It's really interesting, isn't it? Toe box has swoosh and trademark on it. And I'm going to go ahead and go 360 and start wrapping this up. But it was nice to get a pair of off-whites to actually do a video for. And it's a much longer video. But right now all I see is one of these hang tags and the actual shoelace. The green shoelace also has the shoelaces on it. I'm trying to get it where you can see it right there. It has shoelaces on it, but that didn't get in focus. Let's try it again. Nope, not getting in focus. So we're going to get ready to wrap this up, man. Hold that like this and finish that off. The Kiger 5. Much different shoe than the trail shoe, and it's actually a really good trail shoe. I think it's Road Run Trail website. They do a great review of the Kiger 5 that you can check into. So I didn't look hard at the under surface of the shoe, but this is a thicker rubber meant to be sticky. So when you climb, you can actually get to where you're going on these rough terrains. But that's it. Long video, man. But because it's an off-white, I had to take the time with it because I'm sure it's going to end up being bootlegged somewhere. That's it, y'all.